When starting with embroidery, the amount of different stitches you have to learn can seem like a lot. Fear not, I'm going to show you some of the most broadly used embroidery stitches and some of my favourites. Straight stitch. Bring your needle up at the beginning of the line and bring the needle back down at the end of the line where you want the straight stitch to be. Then go to the opposite end of the next line so that you don't undo the previous stitch. Bring your needle up and then go back down where the first stitch ended. Satin stitch. Satin stitch is often used to create a dense covering of embroidery, like with this crescent moon. I like to start in the middle of a crescent and then radiate out with some basic stitches to help me follow the shape. Bring your needle up through the starting point of your shape, or in this case the middle, and then bring your needle down on the opposite side, covering it with a long stitch. Then you can fill in each side of the crescent moon without losing too much of the direction. This helps guide the shape. If you don't do this, it's very easy to get slanted with your stitches. You continue to bring the needle down on the opposite side of where you came up until the entire shape is covered. Open fishbone stitch. This stitch is often used to make a leaf design. Come up at the tip and then push the needle down to make a vertical straight stitch. Below the tip of the leaf and slightly to the left of the first point, come down to the bottom of the straight stitch diagonally so that you are on the right of it at the bottom. And then pull the needle through so that you have a slight cross. Then push your needle up to the right of the tip of the stitch and then come down on the left side. Continue this way, alternating either side and following the outline of the leaf so that the diagonal stitches can create an oval shape. For back stitch, bring your needle up at the beginning of your line. Move your needle down to the left or right of where it first came up. Push the needle back down through the fabric. Under your fabric, move the needle further along the line at a distance that is roughly the same length as the first stitch. Bring it up through your fabric. Go back to the end of the first stitch and bring your needle down through the same hole, making a solid line. Bring the needle back up to the end of the solid line and make another stitch of equal length to the other two. Continue this way, alternating where your needle comes up along your line. Colonial knot. Bring your needle up where you want your knot to be. Wrap the thread around your needle once or twice in a sort of figure 8 pattern. Pull the thread tight but not too tight and push your needle through the fabric very close to where your thread came up. Chain stitch. Begin at the base of your line. Bring your needle up, then down into the same hole or as close as you can. Don't pull the thread through. Instead, bring the tip of your needle up again along the line and hook your thread under the needle. Pull your needle away from the stitch horizontally but not upwards. Don't pull the loop too tight. Push your needle down through the same hole you just came up. Bring the tip of your needle up further along the line and hook the thread under the tip again. Continue this way to form a chain that covers your line. Finished, use a small stitch over the loop to anchor it. Running stitch. Bring your needle up at the beginning of your line. Move your needle to the left or right of where it first came up. Push the needle back down through the fabric. Under your fabric, move the needle further along the line at a distance that is roughly the same length as the first stitch. Bring it up through your fabric. Continue this way along your line, trying to maintain equal length in both the stitches and the distance between them. Split stitch. Bring the needle up at the starting point of your line and take the needle back down through the fabric so that you have a stitch. Bring the needle back up through the middle of the stitch you just made, splitting the threads. Take the needle back down in the same direction to finish the stitch. Continue to bring the needle up through each previous stitch to continue the split line. If you are on a curve, make sure that your stitches are nice and small so that you don't lose the shape of the curve. Long and short stitch is commonly used in an embroidery technique known as thread painting. It is a series of irregular sized stitches and they don't need to be precise. You can fill in an area horizontally or vertically. Bring your thread up through the base of the line of the shape weight that you want to fill, in this case the broom handle. Bring your needle back down vertically to create a stitch. Go further along the line at about half the length of the previous stitch. Bring the needle up and bring it back down where the first stitch ended. Continue this way, varying the sizes of the stitches. There you have it, a basic embroidery design that uses lots of commonly used stitches. Drop me a comment below to let me know how you're going on, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. In the next few weeks I'll be releasing videos of each individual stitch so that you can reference them. Thanks for watching.